Woo! Yar! What's up, brother? Happy Thursday. What's going on, my friendos? We are and nothing else matters. What is good, guap? Oh, hey. All right, I am scrolling down the music playlist. You can see it. Look at them all. What's good out there? What is happening? I like turtles. What's up, John? Happy Thursday, dude. Clanker love. Well, howdy ho there. Oh, happy Eve to the 710. You know what? I'll cheers straight to it. Cheers to y'all. Got me in a little bit. A turtle? Dude, Oil Ween. I wonder what kind of music they make. Smoking up a rope, you know. I will be a Michigan-bound human for 710. Nice, Clanker. Yeah, hopefully. Oh, Wop, are you going out there? For the Beatone or whatever the hell it's called? Fiatella. Yeah, it's like Nuatella, but with P. Pie, actually. Whoa, I said with P. That's with pie. Pie-tella, dude. Oh, nice. That's super sweet. He'll actually be out there, Clanker. That's sweet. Oh, Spark. Well, Stash is what? Orland, some? Spark, okay. Yeah, I'll probably spend a little time. Let's see. Oh, it's gotta be Puff for me. That's my jam. Yeah, but actually tomorrow proper, I will probably... I don't know what I'll do tomorrow. Does Sparked only have a South Loop dispensary? No, right? They got a couple of them. Enter a Harbor location. Oh, nice. Nice, nice. Yeah, I have yet to go to a cannabis consumption lounge. Well, every one of my friends' houses that I go to, mostly, those are cannabis consumption lounges. And when then they come to mine, then we cannabis consumption lounge here. I like cannabis. Yeah, 710 is, we might have been actually, yeah, I think we were. Might have been me and Grow Joe and Wop and them. Like, 710 is, it's almost like a celebration, and we've kind of turned it into just a concentrate day, but, like, it's almost a celebration of the recycling system of cannabis, though there are very, like, clean extraction parts too. It is. That's exactly what it's called. Planker. Yep. What I do like the wars in the stars. Better than the wars on the earth.
When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry.
Oh, do you really? Little
in a beautiful world.
Dude, in the Live Long and Prosper, is the thumb tucked or on the side?
But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here?
Is it just wide out?
I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control.
Dude, the picture there. So here, but the one in the picture has the thumb kind of going off to the scissor. Yeah.
When I'm not around, you're so fucking special.
That'd be a sweet handshake.
I'm a weirdo. What the
hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Bro, wow, I did like 3+ hours of work on the app last night, and not enough save points, let me tell you. I thought I was committing stuff, and then I just wasn't, I don't think. Or maybe I did, and maybe I don't know what I'm doing still. But I went back and looked through a tree and tried to... Anyway, long story short, I did about 3 hours of work, and then tried to add another feature, broke it, tried to undo it, broke it even further. They said, hey, we recommend you do this. And then it was just a git pull, obviously, whatever, and it pulled something before I started doing all the work. And I was like, no, there has to be a later version than this. And they were like, sorry, sucker, you messed up enough. So that's good. I don't think there's anything in Vulcan culture for thumb placement having meaning. Dude, but how do we know? That's all I'm saying is I don't want to misrepresent the Vulcans, dude. The app works great. Yeah, it got better even. It's yeah, everything's fine. Uh I just had so much better stuff going on, and then it went backwards. And then I think I'm not 1,000% sure if Cursor was hallucinating or if it updated somehow. Ever since X has taken over Cursor, it's been a little different. And they pushed Grok 4.5 as the main, like the one that they want you to use all the time. So I don't know how it's going yet, but I'm gonna pull it open. Probably break everything else in the process. We've been good at that the last couple of weeks, breaking some stuff. Interwebs going out because of the damn. Oh fuck. Give me 1 second, my brethren. Don't you want my dank weed? It's that sticky, icky potion. Don't you want my dank weed? Puts your soul in slow motion. Don't act like you don't crave that haze. We were blazing every day. Is it really? Get out of town. That's wild. I did not know that, friends. I also was, well, I guess it's weird to say because, like, my dad used to like Star Trek more, so I watched a lot more of that. Him and his wife were into Trek. Star Wars, I think it's just kind of everybody's been around that forever. At least a few of the movies. And then Disney Channel having access to all of that helped for a while. But I did like the wars. The wars are nice. The Treks are good too, though. Billy's the king of the Glizzy Marathon. Dude, this song is old. This is from like the beginning times of making music on stream. That was wild. Might have to smoke something good right now. Great to see you, Sean. Happy Thursday, brother. I'll smoke one with you. Oh no, you just broke the glass pipe. Damn. Oh, 15 bucks. Yeah. Well, I wish Ganja Toker was here. He would tell you. I used to get so mad at like pipes being fogged up. I was known for chucking a couple of them at concrete and then just driving straight to the store and buying a new one. I understand it's greatly wasteful, but the pipes that I liked, I never broke them. I just cleaned them. Pipes that made me mad, I was a breaker. I would chuck them.
I wish I was special. You're so fucking special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts.
What's Federation Farms?
I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am
What? I don't even know about a new movie coming out. I'm so under the rocks. If it don't have something to do with cannabis or disc golf or just hanging out with people. I had a great conversation earlier with my uncle. What an amazing man, first of all. But I had an incredible conversation with him. We were talking about the whole world and shit. And, you know, we solved a lot of the world's problems right there in that garage, smoking that joint. Anyway, we,
I wish I was special.
I think like the moral of all of it is I like to shrink the shit down to as small as it can be, just right with the coolest of the people, trying to pretend that all the crazy shit that might be happening out there isn't really happening out there. Well, it's not happening right here, and I'm grateful for that. There's no crazy. Wait, I gotta do a... Alright, hold on. Let me see. I have a secondary phone. Let me see if I can get there.
Too long, my love's too strong to let you go, never knowing what went wrong.
Wait, I'm following the Federation. Dude, I need to. I'm on here now. I found it. There's Trek everywhere. Sunday fun day on the farm. Oh, we're saving them. I like it. Alright. Well. Wow. What a lovely face. I see it. I see it there. That's the man. Alright. Well. Listen. I'll take a look later. And I'll get up to date on Federation Farms. Oh. Sometimes the words hit you, you know, from the song. I often think about, is it bad that we got some of these songs, you know? But then I also think fun enough. And I'm not trying to harm nobody. But Kentucky Rain, that's a classic. Oh, Elvis Presley. What a good one.
Someone to fuck off.
Oh, here it is. It's the fuck off song.
Okay, everything. Hi, everyone.
All right. Well,
Love you so much.
I did pull a few.
Have you seen Superwog? I don't need anybody to know but myself.
I pulled a few cannabis news stories up.
Behind gas station.
I think it's just a rip through them quick type of situation. There's a few things here. I mean, first, let's just... Chicago area 420 smoke shop accused of illegally selling marijuana. I've been saying it for a long time. They're going to try and do it. The only thing that's unfortunate is that they uncovered 36 kilograms of cannabis products. And if you look at this table of stuff, that's like a lot of candy weight and liquid water weight and whatever else is just packaging weight. Cause yuck. Unless this isn't the haul and they're just using some stock photos to grab people and pull you in. which is a possibility. But the shop was busted. Manufacture and delivery of cannabis and manufacture and delivery of a controlled substance. I think for now, until we understand that the laws have changed, Pritzker just signed it, and I wonder. I always said, right when they sign it, who are they going to try to make the example out of? So if you're out there still doing it, take this one as a hint, because I do believe in. If you watched yesterday, the Two Dope Dudes, this is what we were talking about. It is. They're saying it in black and white. They're coming to get some people, and now they're gonna try to make an example out of a few of these guys, and it sucks. But anyway, yeah. So that's coming. Watch out for this one too. Illinois officials update marijuana dispensaries on increased possession limits and ability to add drive-through windows. We all know what's going on there. The drive-through windows is wild. The other thing is too, they have the extended hours, so you can be, here you go. Expand their hours of operations to 2 a.m. with local municipal approval. And if I was any municipality, I don't know that I'd ever let a company go past maybe midnight seems irrational too. Like to me, let me show you why. Here, where's this at? Oh, it's literally the next thing. Hold on. Let me pause this because we can watch this really quick as a squad.
The story we've been following. 3 suspects from the Bay Area have been arrested in connection with a deadly shooting during a burglary at a Sacramento cannabis warehouse back in May. Now, the burglary happened at a warehouse along Tice Court. 2 burglary suspects were shot by a security guard there. 1 suspect died at the scene and the other was taken to the hospital.
This is
Police arrested the security guard.
why is this happening? I don't know if you recognize this whole thing. Oh shit. Blah. Come on. That is nothing. Go here. Oh yeah, look at this. Nighttime footage. What you know what didn't happen was it didn't get robbed during the day. It's all nighttime shit. Like go look at every robbery of dispensaries or cultivation. Look at this. They're all fleeing. They said get the hell out. This is nighttime. So keeping people open or keeping the dispensaries open past midnight is crazy as can be. I think 9-10 o'clock at night is all that you have to be open for. Anything, yeah. John, what do you think on that? Because you work in one. What's the chances of you working till 2 a.m.? A 1,000%. And that's what I'm saying. Also, in some instances, like what John's at there, like if you have nightlife around there, there's a better possibility of you being the people who have the 2 a.m. thing. Granted, some of the local politics around there is kind of gone sour, so we'll see, but I don't know, man. I think, yeah, yeah. All the local stuff, yeah. There's still a lot going on, but that's the one part of all of this whole new implementation that I despise. I'm cool with all the rest of it. Well, I obviously am not the biggest fan of eliminating the hemp THCA thing, but you think they want to keep it away. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't see them put I can see everywhere soft opening everything up and allowing people to go to midnight. But nothing good happens after midnight. Well, I mean, a lot of really good things happen after midnight, but you know the old verbiage. Um, this is one I like to talk about, and it happens a lot. This is still a controversial one. Um,
There were days when the sun was so cruel that all
got
the
it.
tears turned to dust, and I
All
just
right.
knew my eyes were drying up
This
forever.
one.
I was crying in the instant that you left, and
Some moms say marijuana makes them better parents. I fully could agree with some of what they are saying. And if you go through this and you care to read any of it, um,
when I touch you like this,
this will be a debated thing until some science comes out.
coming back, it's all coming back to me now.
Also, drunks all over passing out in the parking lot here. Really? Had that a couple of times. When I was there, we had that, and we didn't stay open that late. We actually had it in the morning a few times. Yeah, that was a wild one. But I do believe in proper places and whatever. I think cannabis is a better alternative for parents than a lot of the other possible recreational consumables that may cause levels of impairment. This is one of the less of the bad ones, but I also am not a big fan, and I just saw this debate come through on one of the local What's Happening pages. But kids getting hotboxed or even consuming around young ones, kind of a goofy thing. That does happen still. I don't find it I don't think that that's good. Outside of, and even where I try to make claim for all the benefits of cannabis, if we're doing the um Teddy Roosevelt hotboxing thing because of asthmatic effects, and you're like some off the rails hippie family who's trying to, I can see some claim where somebody could say that smoking around a child even could be beneficial to, but I'm not trying to, I don't know, hoorah or be on the favor of consumption around little ones. So that's the part of this. It's kind of fucked up, and that's what they talk about too. And here, but yeah, moral of the story. This is another sticky topic point that will get. This is just like scromiting and everything. This keeps coming back up all the time. Maybe the parking lot party. Got some drinks here from. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't think it's that, Banker. I think it's a little bit different. Only boomers on what's happening on the Facebook. Bro, listen, I just like to I actually use it, no joke, to see what ice cream flavors are coming up. So don't hate me, dog. All right. I need to know what the local ice cream flavor of the day is. Now, I also follow that page, so it comes up just in multiple threads, but yeah. Yeah, real Rick Simpson oil was made with naphthalene. And it's zero. I've never seen it sold in any place. I've never even heard of people out in the streets extracting with naphtha and coming up with a product, but outside of Rick. So they hit that shit for the kids' benefits over here. Yeah, well, and that's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah, well, Rick is wrong. Rick Simpson oil is no higher in THC than any of the things that are going on out in the world. And it can be made with leaves. Unfortunately, that's the whole part of the recycling system that we're talking about. And more than nothing, FICO, full extract cannabis oil, is what everybody should say over RSO, over Rick Simpson. But yeah, well, he's an idiot for saying that his oil is better because it's made of the finest flowers. There's a lot of people who use really refined and really nice, high-quality product to get a FICO out of it that is used for literally the same things Rick's stuff was. The only difference is Rick Simpson has a good track record with topical skin cancer. And naphtha is a pain thinner. I'll keep saying this one over and over and over again. Naphtha is a pain thinner. We're talking about topical skin cancer. There's a potential that the naphtha was killing off some of the bad cells by being in direct contact with it. Assuming he had much naphtha left in his product, you would imagine that he was refining it to the best of his abilities, but especially when he had people using different methods of ingestion. But he did do a lot of topical skin stuff, so he said that 99 fecal. No, the THC percent's not lower. When you can only have 100%, he's wrong. He's not right. Rick's making dumbass false claims if he's claiming that his THC percentage is higher. Yeah, I'll get you some fake humanity. He did do alcohol as well. He did, yeah, 100%. You're right. And he did alcohol for sublingual stuff, but his literal best success was with topical skin cancer. He does have some great claims from people that he was helping with tinctures and shit, but like, who the fuck is Rick ain't shit for that. Rick is not. Tinctures have been around since for fucking ever. You know, it's a very Spanish thing too. Alcohol tincture. They use that shit for everything. And like a lot of topical stuff, a lot of, you know, pain and just, yeah. Well, yes, ish, but also some people got some weak skin, you know, or just a deficiency in the skin, and then that helps progress that. But where was Rick Simpson from? He was like, might have been Cali, might have been Arizona, some shit like that. I know he was down south. No, I mean, THC percentage means nothing. That's a bad way to claim anything. Cleanness of extraction and shit all would make a big difference, but percent of THC would mean nothing. Revolutionize brownies. Okay. I respect it. Before people were just cooking butters and shit, and then now they were using extracts. Okay. Old school, his is the best, and the next batch is getting better. Yeah.
princess, she was fair skinned and precious as a child.
Oh,
She did whatever
nice.
she had to do. She had that certain
Oh, I'd love
flash
to
every
hang
time
out with
she
Rick.
smiled.
Love
She
to
got away
pick his
from a
brain
broken
on some
home,
things,
had
but
lots of strange
and I would love to
affairs.
talk to him about the
With men
naphtha
in every walk of
extract
life, which took her
and
everywhere.
using it
But she
more as
never
a
met
as a
anyone quite like the
as the
Jack of
medium
Hearts.
for extraction because of its topical efficacy. And naphtha, like the clean and refined form of it, like I mean, yes, it's paint thinner and shit, but like, is there a benefit if it's killing skin cancer? Like, what could we be benefited by it? Obviously, with not ingesting it, but using it topically.
The Jack of Hearts. Rosemary started
Oh, Mary is great at the chocolate.
knife. She was tired of the attention, tired of playing the role
You know who?
of Jim's wife.
Mary?
She had done a
I know Mary too.
bad things, even once tried suicide. Was looking to do just one good deed before she died. She was gazing to the future, riding on the Jack of Hearts.
He said this shit right here. Yeah, it's 99%.
She laughed at him. Well, I guess you must have known it would someday be
Yeah,
careful
you know,
not to touch the wall. There's a brand new
I'm
glad to see you're still alive. You're looking like a saint.
I'm still a fan. I appreciate the hell out of old Rick. I just think some of the claims around it, and I think that's it too, is like until we all communicate the same way, we're screwed around the cannabis space. Because, I mean, we were sitting with very understood cannabis consumers. People have been around the market at least for since its inception here, so 11 years, and then plenty of previous experience prior to that. And WAP and I were explaining to them what THCA flower is still, and some people just don't understand. I don't know why people aren't willing to admit that the THCA flower, the hemp, they were selling flower under the hemp name, and it's literally the same. There's nothing different. You know?
Without the Jack of Hearts. The next day was hanging days.
Yeah, well, sorry, Rick, you're a fucking moron for saying that. That is unless he's trying to market himself still, unless people are out there specifically buying his product because of his claims, but that's a false claim. Your product is no better, and there are plenty of people who are using whole plant. And my guesstimation is there's plenty of people out there who are probably better at growing whole plant because who is the pinnacle of growing, but and they may be better at extraction and refining. So it's hard for me to that's a wildest claim, but anyway, still love the guy. Remember that shit from 4 times ago? Yeah, it's way better than that. Scamperson. Rick Scamson. Ah. I would love to talk to Scamson. I could get down.
Don't hand me Johnny's pup, mama, 'cause I might squeeze him too tight.
One of the ultimate things ever. Fly me to the moon. Let me sing among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, kiss me, baby. Feel your. Alright, fuck. Damn, you know? Love that. Gawani, what's happening, brother? Scamson and Delilah. Wow. Gotta turn it up a little bit. Yeah, that's a scam ass. His book is a bunch of lies. It's built on a foundation of lies and scamsons. Yeah, I mean, there's a good chance of that. Yeah, people do use, it's a recycling system. You'll hear me say that a million more times, but, an extract, see, so this is the thing. Something that's extracted and purified for certain things, like cannabinoids and terpenoids and flavonoids, like all of the whatever product that Rick Simpson hates on, is still better. Like it's the same thing. I don't know how to. It's not better or worse. You're just getting the same product. And yes, is it better to use organically grown whole plant material? Yes, but people do that. A lot of people do that, actually. He argues a lot. How does he know? Ooh, the shadow does know. You think? No, he's not the shadows. No. Let's don't give him too much credit here.
Love is all we need. Funk in the air, rhythm in bloom. Every puff clears out the gloom. Politicians talk, but we know the deal. This green don't kill.
Yeah, but Rick Simpson oil, like you keep trying to claim, doesn't get marketed as a high THC product. It gets marketed as a whole plant product. So there is no THC number that they're hunting for. The product that they've put into it is a scam lie to begin with. So all of it is just, you know, Rick's a scam artist. Yeah, Gawani, I like it.
No more pain, no more greed, just sticky buds and what we need. No borders here, no ego games, just puffs of peace with funky flames.
It's possible, yep. There are some closed loop systems, yep, but there are some people who are still using, and there's, I mean, name a level of extraction, and it goes on out there. Alcohol, naphtha's the only one, and that's why that's why you've heard me say it a million times. Naphtha is the only difference in Rick Simpson stuff, and nobody's running naphthalene because it's paint thinner. Sell that to the general populace. You should put this paint thinner in your mouth hole, or you should put this paint thinner on your skin. I don't know that that's gonna fly. So his claims are piles of hot garbage. So, you know, and yes, there are plenty of people cutting corners, especially for profit. But there are some people out there who still make quality products just purely because it's better to make a quality product. Like Shelby. Shelby makes quality product. They do it in a closed loop CO2 system. So and their product comes out though one of the cleanest, where I think some plant material, excess plant fats and lipids and shit, and just plant material altogether, like degraded black tar plant material that Rick Simpson, in many of the photos that anybody's ever seen of his products, has this disgusting hue to it. So dude, you gotta get your breaks at Napa, dude. Sometimes in the afternoon, I also like to Napa. Maybe only for like 30 minutes to an hour, but you know what I mean? Get a nice little Napa in, and then, you know, sometimes I go to the valley. Yeah, Gawani. I like that. Paint thinner. Damn it. Pop. Whoa, Dudley Dawson. What's up, brother? How are you? Yeah, guap, I get it. Anywho, I did want to bring this up really quick because our boy Gare Bears from fucking Kentucky, why Kentucky medical marijuana is so expensive. It's because the same thing. A lot of the Illinois producers went to Kentucky and are now trying to replicate the beginning days of Illinois cannabis in every other place the cannabis first comes to. They do have a massive edge on the market where there's only, I think, like 7 to 10 producers. In Illinois here, see, what does it say? Before July 1st, Bashir banning out-of-state products in Kentucky where dispensaries have had to temporarily close because of supply issues. Hunt would travel to Illinois where a 1-gram vaporizer cartridge costs $24. That same product costs $130 in Kentucky. Welcome back. Kentucky, you're living in some... You're living in an age that we all went through here in Illinois recently. And there you go. 16 cultivators. Only 2 of them can grow up to 25,000 square feet for a total of 115,000 square feet statewide. Illinois, 1 producer can do twice this. Almost. It's 210,000 square feet, but the whole entire place out there can do that. There's 10 processors and 48 retailers, but only 17 are open because they can't put product on the shelf. So I'm doing great, Dudley. Thanks for asking. I appreciate it. Wop, I fucking love you.
Okay, everything. Hi, everyone. I love you so much. Next to Gandhi. Biz lives over there. Have you seen Superwall?
Oh, well, should have found a better market to make it in. Like I said, it does sound like you have quite the Rick Simpson knowledge, and kudos to you. I and I'm a big Jack Herrera fan too, but now there are people who've done more than underground advocacy and have done some pretty high level scientific experimentation, and maybe it's because they paved the ground uh, for it, but for that man to claim that his process was better than the other people of nowadays, the scientific folk, the people who are capable of measuring what they're doing and how much of the product is left in the jar at the end, so how much naphtha there is left, how much alcohol is left. There is a refinement that's happened where for him to claim that his product was better because of some whole plant experience is quackery. I don't care about past brick stuff, you know? Like I'm all for you were relevant and you did the cool shit. So then accept your badge of honor, let people call it whatever you do, but I hate when you've turned that into I'm some lord of the process whilst you don't use it's a different level of attention to what you're doing. And kudos to the guy. Mad love. I really do actually love Rick and Jack Herrera and fucking Aaron Roscom, and I love fucking Danny Danko and some of these people who just fucking absolutely slay. So yeah. Oh, I do love Sean too. Everyone wanted marijuana to be legalized, and everyone knew the government would eventually step in. And now that they have, marijuana will get more expensive. That's a great claim, Kawani. Yep, because then everything has to go up. Everything has to be more and more and more. And the only way to do that is to make the price of things go up. But it's by artificially making scarcity. It's the same thing with, you know, do y'all listen to Ren, the rapper, R-E-N? He has a really good song where he talks about selling, she sells by the seashore. I can't do all that, you know what I mean? He raps it, but he talks about economics by selling seashells and building artificial scarcity. And that's the only way that these markets seem to be capable of. And this is what it is right here. This is artificial scarcity. 115,000 square feet and 17 retailers and 10 processors. So this is artificial scarcity. People are capable of making far bigger facilities, filling the facilities with plants, making them grow. Granted, are there some, like we all know, some people are bad at this and they cut corners and they make it more sketchy for all of us who need to consume. But this is a artificial scarcity made so that at some point we can make people pay the bill, foot the bill. Yo, Doc, what's good, brother? Happy Thursday, my guy. I fucking hope you're doing well. I do, the other day I actually got on and fucking watched some of your stuff here recently. It's great fucking seeing your face when I do. I'm doing fantastic. Holy Chi-Town Hi-Fi.
Pistol shots ring out in the barroom night. Pizza planted Valentine from the upper hall. She sees a bartender in a pool of blood. Cries out, my God, they killed them all. Here comes the story of the hurricane. The man the authorities came to blame for something that he never done.
Golly, with the shield of honor. No, and the thing is, I'm okay with talking about this stuff. Like I honestly have no problem going through the Rick Simpson thing, because like I said, I love the guy. I think he's great. It's just that we don't see eye to eye on that situation, and trying to explain his situation to me isn't going to make me believe what I believe differently. I have nothing against the man. I appreciate what he's done to lay the groundwork for other people to learn extraction processes and understand that this thing might be more than just a smokable, right? So kudos, but I don't know that the way that it's progressed makes much sense to humans' interaction with the plant. It's made it actually more confusing by claiming that you're the only one who knows how to do it and your process is better than everybody else's process. It makes it hard. Like I said, I respect what he did, and there's even claim where we should talk about it for viable condition treatment. Something that we haven't looked at before. He should have ran hard with the naphtha extract and tried to say, look at what naphtha in small doses, because it's been refined off. But he wasn't like measuring parts per million. Anyway, kudos to all, and a mad love to all the people who laid the groundwork for all of us in the cannabis space. There's a lot of really cool people who did some shit to get us to where we're at. A lot of cool counterculture stuff that's happened, and Rick's part of that too. So kudos to Rick. Mad love. Yeah, and Guap, I've used the shield. You're all good, dude. It's hard for me to read everybody else's shit, and no offense, like the squad's here now, I got fucking John and Chi-Town and Dr. Dankna. I got Guapo, Dudley Dawson in the house and Gowani. We got a squad in here, so I don't need to have a debate about the same thing for 700 messages worth of Rick Simpson. I've already claimed my point. Holy, Brandon Krieger's in the house now too? That's my guy. What's up, friends? We're just talking about artificial scarcity being made. I hope you don't mind. Dude. And the fucking thumb in or thumb out, folks. We don't even know. As long as you're happy. Oh, dude, love you too, Brandon. I 7. Got 7 in the house. Oh, we all right. We can let them go. They know exactly what they're doing. It's okay. Let them go. Just if it gets repetitive again, go for it. And same thing, 7. Just a squad in here. We're just talking about how the market could be better. And it's not by doing what Rick says. Let me tell you, it's by all of us collectively having a perspective and being allowed to reiterate why that perspective makes sense. And we should all be able to hear each other out, I mean, I get it. You keep drawing a 6 on the paper, and I keep looking at you going, look, dude, but you're putting a 6 on it, but I see a 9. And until you recognize that my 9 is still viable, I'm telling you, I see that you drew a 6, brother, and I'm with you. Shut the hell up, Chi-Town. Did you really? Okay. Chi-Town, please tell me this story is real, and then please just drop that story. Let me hear what happened here. Oh, God. Guap. Like I said, I got your back, fam. You're all right. Do it hard. Use that badge with honor. You know who needs a badge? Fuck, there's one right here. Hold up. Wait a minute. See it. Good. Here we go. Hold on. Standard. Here we go. Bang. Oh, Dr. Danknug. So, Muhammad's has stepped up their games. Back in the day, God, did they used to be some, and they still have some cheap, they still have some cheap product, let's say. I don't want to talk shit, because I know a lot of people who use their stuff, and they've actually refined a lot of their processes and made Muha's a lot better. They used to be a street cart company, but Muha does actually have some pretty good infused pre-rolls. No joke. You put the school in a pickle because they couldn't celebrate the state win after they suspended everyone? No. Oh. Yeah, that's hilarious. Bye. Yeah, well, so I was talking more on their vapes. Some of their vapes are questionable. The stuff back in the day is stuff. Bingo. And that's the other thing, too, is a lot of brands get their packaging swacked and their branding swacked for the benefit of some other folks. So, yeah, that's a real thing. No. God, you're shy. You've got a point. And that's why too, I think a part of me thinks that the age of consent for consumption, where you're smart enough, you're an adult enough to figure out if you want to consume something or not, I think 21 is fine. I don't know why that's the weird number that people throw at it. That's kind of towards the end of college careers, so maybe, but you have 18 seems like a quality. I think you know, you can make some decent decisions on your own. And whether or not you're going to consume alcohol or smoke cannabis or smoke nicotine products, but I think now even nicotine products might be 21 also. See, I wish everybody could wait to 26, health-wise, right? Like, I think it's best let your body develop fully without a lot of outside, you know, things. But yeah, I also think that the thing we're talking about, cannabis, is pretty light in the realm of that. So yeah, but I'm with you there. Yeah, that's a fair assessment, Kawani. Mr. Rourke, happy Thursday, my brother. How are you? What a squad. Guys, this is like, y'all are honestly some of my favorite people in the whole damn world. People who are down with cannabis at this level. Man, and this is the thing, like, our level of advocacy is no different than what, yes, it is. All of it is different, but advocacy is advocacy, and proper advocacy is awesome advocacy. And I love that everybody around here is into, like, do what the fuck you want to do. Once you're an adult, do your damn thing. And, you know. Dude, another can of level. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's fair. Dr. Danilo. Cheers. Let's pop one up. Ah, leave Danilo there, bro. Dr. Dank. When your phone changes Dank to Danilo. Yeah, Brandon. That's fair. But I do, there was a video I just watched from, like, the World Cup travelers, people who came over here to travel for World Cup stuff. A lot of Europeans, go find the video and watch it for a minute. These people are, like, blown away by America. And a couple of them is, like, wait, so you have parks out here that people can just walk up and down the streets in? Like, or you can just walk through the park without somebody mugging you? You know, there was a 18-wheel truck driving by all slow, and the guy was like, he's like, it's midnight. I'm outside. Look at how slow this truck is going. And, like, what the fuck is he getting all excited about the slow truck for? Like, look at it. Man, if we were back home, they would have robbed the shit out of that thing. There's no way that they would have just taken everything out of the truck. I'm like, man, I'm grateful to be where we're at, honestly. Is there plenty of ways that we can go? Hell yeah. We got a lot of growth potential. But, and I think growth potential in humanity, just in human capacity, right? The ability to be at peace and show love and just be understanding of what's going on out there. Every day that I learn more about shit, I realize how dumb I actually am. And it's not that you're dumb. I don't think it's that, holy fuck, is there a lot of information out there. There's a lot of people doing a lot of shit. A lot of different avenues of things. And just it's humbling at some point to say, you know what? There's a lot going on out there around me, and I'm grateful for everybody else around. I don't want to be destructive because I don't want them to be destructive back. Let's all figure this shit out, and you know. And I think with the smoke and the peace pipe, a lot of us just have that naturally. And if you're different, all fine and dandy, right? If you're different, you get your messages fucking blocked, I guess. And it's not that you're different; it's that you're acting outside of the status quo. Everybody's just trying to be fucking cool here. Golly, and smoke some damn weed. But I think that's easy for me to tell all of you because you're all a bunch of advocates right along me. Oh. Middle of the night. What a fucking song. Not dumb, uninformed. We all can't know everything about everything all the time. No, and I don't even want to. I do want to. Y'all ever think about it, like how neat it would be? I don't know what your stance is on afterlife, or you know, it's a sensitive subject for a lot of people. But I think there's this moment where everybody's like, okay, it'd be sweet if there was this moment of all knowing. Like, Biz talks about it a lot, and I jam with it. It's my jam. Wouldn't it be cool to know, like, how many one-hitters you smoked in your life? Or how many disc golf putts you've made? How many times you've driven a golf ball? How many times you ate How many pasta noodles did you eat? Just the most random shit. Why would you want to know it? I don't fucking know. But wouldn't it be cool as shit just to know everything all at once? 42, I think it is. Hear more about people's stance on life. The way of the warrior is found in death. Wow. Oh, Brandon. Inside 10 yards? Try inside 10 feet, dude. It's an unfortunate truth that, you know, like, dude, biscuit cheese fries sound fucking gasoline. But, yeah. What's the calorie intake number altogether? Yeah, Gawani, yeah. I wonder how much I've consumed recorded publicly on a camera. It's, you know, it's a lot. But it's just silly shit like that. It'd be cool to know everything one time. Just to know all the shit. May have consumed over a cubic ton. Well, yeah, what a measurement too. Oh man. I remember in my younger years of buying lids for $100. Yeah. That's crazy. They used to tell me about Four Fingers too. That's I love the old school measurements of cannabis. And I love every person that ever used a hanging scale. How many of y'all, come on, how many of you all have ever tried to use a hanging balance scale to weigh cannabis? How old are you? I have a coastal scale. Oh, there you go. Yeah, exactly. That's my... The first time my boy tried to sell me cannabis by pulling out a scale and holding it up in the air, I laughed so hard. It was like, yeah. Oh, what the hell are you, dude? Why don't you wear a white wig with some curly fucking... What kind of 17th century shit are we doing here, dude? The old days, Four Fingers was a fat QP. Damn. That's actually that's fucked up, but it's fucking true, dude. Have you smoked if you haven't waited that one? I guess that's fair. A nickel weighs 5 grams. A dollar bill weighs 1 gram. In a lot of instances, they actually, to count how much money is there, they just weigh the bills. Easier than... There is some variance because of ripped corners and stuff, but when we're talking about the scale of people using scales to weigh their money, all them zips and O's. Dude, 30-60, man. Yeah. There was a lot of... I mean, we had... Like, commercial, right? That was it. Merch. 30-60s. Pretty much, it didn't matter. Back then, when that was the only shit around, you were buying everything in ounces because you had to consume... Well, you only got 14 grams worth of viable product out of the damn, you know, full ounce. That way a lot of nickel. Yeah, so yeah, fair.
My mother is Portuguese and she's white. My father is Scottish with blonde and blue eyes. And you reckon they are white? I reckon. Alright, listen.
Wow.
Listen to this conversation if I get water.
You nickels don't weigh 5 grams?
Gotta get containers. I get a black one,
No
a white
way.
one, a blue one, and a yellow one, and a
That's crazy, Gawani. I actually, I went to a house, so my boy, he had cannabis in a brick one time. Like, it literally was a compressed brick. And he said, you can break this thing in half, and whatever side is bigger or whatever, you can take the bigger side of it, and I forget what it was. Maybe, I want to say $100, $200, something like that. We would just snap bricks of cannabis, and then, you always would try and like get towards the edge a little bit more, but there was just too much. It was too dense. Couldn't break it. You need a little leverage in there. So you get a good little over a halfie,
They will tell you they don't know. Go and ask a Japanese, a Brazilian, an Englishman.
He said allegedly.
Because we are spirits living in different color physical bodies. We are not our bodies. When you look with the eyes,
At 4.98 now. John, your scale's off, dog. Who's got a .00 scale? Oh, we caught him. No. I'm just... yeah, that used to be a thing back in the day too. Whoever's got the .00 scales, we knew who you were. We knew what you were into. Oof, Gawani. That's the whole thing too. Is because you had to sift through out of the 5 Ps, you was getting about 1 P worth of product. And we used to smoke. We used to have this. Oh, I'll find it someday. I still have it. It's stored away. But the pipe was like, it had to be. I mean, dude, what's a way to compare this to? Like let's say the mouth of a Gatorade bottle, okay, and it was about 3 inches tall, something. And we just used to pack the entire thing. We'd grind up a fuck ton of weed and we'd pack the whole thing. We called it the cowbell. We used to smoke that out of a plastic bong. So don't do that, my friends.
He's a tiny dick man and a little tiny eensy weensy teensy little dick. Oh hey little dick, back to the verse you dick. A little tiny dick.
Yeah, no. I was more of a Jonathan Taze guy myself,
So one more time, I will make a rhyme about your tiny
Yeah.
Cause boy, it's a tiny dick.
And even then, allegedly, yeah. Oh, dude, the Tiny Dick song. I made this song for Biz for his birthday, because remember we made those birthday songs for Biz here? And he's like, oh, send that to me, and then I sent him this. Little Tiny Dick. Anyway. Allegedly. And not even allegedly. Counter-allegedly. I am younger. Yeah, counter-alleged. Yeah, I am younger. Sometimes I feel like I'm an old soul, I've been around a lot. I got to experience a lot of cool shit. And a lot of it was because of cannabis, man. Maybe some of you have heard this before. I got invited to a Van Halen concert backstage. My boy used to be the chef, like a touring chef for different bands, and he ended up touring with Van Halen for a while. Kenny Wayne Shepherd opened for him. Anyway, Blue on black. Yeah. So we went and I got into the damn concert backstage. I was on backstage. I was on the stage. I was leaning on a fucking speaker equipment watching David Lee Roth dance in fucking spandex in tights. You know what I mean? Anyway, so that happened. And then who's on a shove? It don't mean much, dude. I love WAP. I do love that shit. They have a couple of good bops, but yeah, I ended up elbowing up right underneath fucking Eddie Van Halen while he was just fucking shredding the guitar. Literally, I was the closest person in the stage because I had this little badge because I was a member of Van Halen for the night because I brought some weed for the kitchen crew. So I was able to like push people out of the way. Security came running up to me. What the hell are you doing? Then I just point at this little badge that I was wearing. And they'd be like, oh, they'd throw their hands up, oh, sorry. And then they'd push people out of the way for me. It was fucking great. One of the best nights. But it's all because of cannabis. First off, what up? Oh, yeah, the small dude. Bro, you been here for that long? He said, damn, that's damn near 3 ounces a day. You smoke 5 pounds. Biz, this is the best math you've ever done in your life, dude. You know what's funny is you came in when the 5 pound statement went on, and it's taken you this long to type that message. You were like, fuck, I gotta do some math. How much does that make it? So there's 16. You gotta divide that by, you gotta multiply it by 5. Carry the 3. Yeah, anyway. That just rounded up. Yeah, you're good. And that's a good rounding up. You did pretty good. Wow. 3 ounces a day. That's commitment to something. Okay? But back in the day, no, because we tried to on a 420 once. We bought an ounce. It was just of bricks weed. And I forget how many joints, I think we rolled blunts. I think it was like 17 blunts or something like that. It was a full ounce. And we got to about blunt number 13 or 14. There was a crew of about 4 or 5 of us, maybe. And, yeah, I think every one of us was like, fuck that. I genuinely just can't smoke another thing. And, yeah, so that's a lot. It's a lot. You said, I mean, 3 zips a day sounds manageable. Well, that's what I'm saying. 3 ounces of brick weed breaks down to about 1 ounce of smokable. Maybe even less than that. Oh, Dr. Dank Nugs. Yeah, I mean, Philly blunts is, that's healthy. You're talking about Philly Titans, like the big fat joint or fat blunts. Not one of those things. It'd fill half of your trash can up with fucking tobacco. Yeah. But yeah, I used to smoke a lot of, white grape, white owl. How about that? Oh, yeah, dude. I don't mind those mitten extracts, Brandon. I'm currently on a MKX sour gummies or something like that vape. Again, I broke my thing, so flower-wise, I was smoking some stuff called Mortal Kombat. That was literally what the stuff was called, I guess, and, you know, it jacks me up. Bad. Fruit basil extract. Next review. Hell yeah, John. Like that. Yeah, we used to roll the Titans too. Dude, those things are crazy. Melt. Oh, Merita melts Larry Birdman's. What was the stuff we had the other day, Guap? That was nice. I was driving home feeling great. Oh, the Titans were the big one. Yeah, an eighth minimum. You could stuff them suckers up. Mm-hmm. White grape, white owl, fucking biz. That shit I used to. Oh, there was a girl way back in the day that I tried to impress by rolling a blunt. It never worked. All right, let me just tell you. She was like a blunt smoker, and she said some shit about I smoke blunts, and I was like, oh yeah, well I'm gonna learn how to do this just for you, and I'll go get some and do it, and I failed miserably, and she like made a joke about it, and it pissed me off so much that I became the greatest blunt roller that there was. And everybody says they are, but like with a white grape white owl, I could do some fucking work. But I will admit, it was purely out of spite, and I never got the girl either. So haha. Garrett Bear, what's good, dude? Happy Thursday. How the hell are you doing? What's a grenadier? Grenadier? What am I missing here? What's that? Doc? Yeah, well, it's okay to pass it off and say, finish it. Oh, wow. Good one, Biz. My best one was Jaxed. So, yeah. Huh? Egg roll. That shit was gas, Squab. And the Larry Birdman. Mm-hmm. Surge by Sin City Seeds. Grown by yours truly. Fuck yeah, Doc. That's awesome. I hope someday I get to smoke a joint of your homegrown together, me and you. That would be sweet. Oh yeah, see the blunt after blunt thing, we used to do that too. And back in the day, we used to smoke cigarettes too, so there was some intermediate, but our lungs are roached because of it. Oh, Doc, I definitely won in that situation. I'm the winner there. Greenleaf? I don't even know. Is that like a fucking, like a Thai stick? Good to see you too, Gary. Hey, box, right in. Flawless victory. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, yep. Dude. Yeah. There's a couple of these things in here that float through, but they sounded cool, so now they just made the playlist. Why? Smoke until you pass out. Wow. That's fantastic. Doc, great to see you, bro. Thanks for coming. I will absolutely catch you soon. Happy 7/10. Enjoy it. You're like the Waldos of Florida, but with bongs and not fields of cannabis. Did anybody find the 6-foot bong? Because if not, then it's actually the story of the Waldos in a different place. All right, Gary. Come back now, you hear? We were talking about Kentucky a few minutes ago. Dude, the old 6-footers, those were aggressive. Yeah, do it, Kalani. I'll see it. Yeah, we used to, there was a couple of cool pieces that happened. A lot of the gravity bongs that were made back in the day, those were some of the more creative things that went on. And we had I think we had 2 graphics that rolled around here. One was like a 3-foot, absolutely you could knock a house down. You could literally beat that thing and like knock a house down with it. It was the most badass bong back in the day, but damn. That's sweet. That's sweet, John. Yeah, I have a few of those nostalgic. I was going through in the past, cleaning out like one of my closets or something, and going through a bunch of shit, and I unraveled old like cannabis relics, dude. In this, when I saw them, it made my brain like immediately go to a place. I could taste what it was like to smoke out of that thing. It was weird. I had a couple of the old pen pieces that I made that were like wrapped up with fucking tape and stuff. We didn't smoke out of them a lot. We'd you know, make some metal fucking pen cap. We'd flip it over. We'd keep it in there by taping it on, and then we wouldn't smoke a lot because you couldn't smoke the tape. Oh, dude, I found one. It made me nostalgia.
Turn the lights down low.
No way. Oh, hell no. That is fucking awesome, Mr. Rourke. That is so cool. Oh, man. That's a whole nother level of when we were in high school. I'm almost confident that the what was her chemistry? I think she was a chemistry teacher or something. I didn't have her as a teacher. I used to actually work in the school work program and was cleaning up some shit one day and walked into her room and she was like, she hurried up and put this elaborate glass piece into her desk. And it was like perfectly set up, looked like a bong, but it was like beakers and scientific glass. It wasn't like bong glass. But the way that it was all set up, and like I walked into the room and I was like, oh hey miss, whatever, and immediately it was like this panic, like hurry up and put the thing in. Obviously it didn't smell like weed and there was nothing, but I looked at that thing and for my whole life I've always wanted like a beakery scientist looking glass bong, and I want to name it after the teacher, man. That was, you know, we used to talk about it all the time. I'm like, dude, I want to go in her desk and see if there's no glass in there, then it definitely was something. I thought she might have been making it at school, you know what I mean? Scooby-Doo sippy cup. Turned bong. Holy shit. That is awesome. That's super great. Little Scooby snack. Yeah. I like that.
Hoping for a full house, looking good, looking good. Oh yeah, we're on a roll. Harpy and Uncle Dave in total control. Rolling for the big 150 points.
You got permission?
You got permission?
Yeah. You got permission?
Let's go, Gare.
Who told you could fit
Get it,
in?
Gare?
Yeah. Who? I thought it was state property. State. This. State.
I
Hit the road, dude. This
we
ain't no
had
state
a
property.
one of those
Property.
5-gallon or whatever the big water jugs are that we used to have for like a gravity bong. That thing used to be one of my favorites.
Trey Taylor. This ain't no state property. Crew tractor. Lock them up.
Snow glass. Shut the hell up. There's- hey, let me see it.
You better leave, cause I tell you he's gonna call Hubert Jones. State property. Oh man. Lock them up. Hit the road, dude. Trey Taylor. This ain't no state property. Crew tractor. This is private property. Trey Taylor. Lock them up. Don't get stuck. Don't you worry about me. You got 4 wheels. Worry about you getting stuck by the law. State property. This is private property. Tell Trey I caught a 10-pounder out to.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, wow, that is cute as fuck. That's a micro for sure. I don't know if I'm smoking out of that guy. And I always wanted it to be like, I mean, I miss more than anything. I used to be a big time bong smoker. That was my jam. It's been a long time though. I was 13 years old. I met a glass blower at a county fair. Pipe, now carry his glass in my shop over 30 years later. No way. That is awesome. Yeah, those are cute. Wow, I fuck with it. This glass, wow. You know what, Brandon? Dude, I have... Okay, there's a part of me that's contemplating going to get it right now. It's just a lot of moving shit to get it, but you guys are worth it. Alright, I have to do it. I just think it's too ironic. Alright, give me a second. Y'all with me? Hang out. Yeah. Let me go grab this piece of glass. Brandon, I think you may appreciate it. Maybe I know it's totally different, maybe, but
You think? Do believe? I believe I am a white man. Don't you know that belief is a doubt? How is belief a doubt? Because you cannot believe something and know it. Wait, my poor brain, wait, I cannot believe it and know it. Knowing you can only believe in what you don't know. I like that. You can only believe in what you don't know. That's why you have to believe it. Now, do you believe in your mother and father? No, I know my mother and father. And so you might believe in Jesus. I might believe in Jesus. But you don't know Jesus, I've never met him. You can only believe in what you don't know. True. So we know that belief is a doubt. How do you know that you are a white man? If you know that you are white, explain to me how you know this. Okay,
alright.
my mother is Portuguese.
Back. Show and tell time.
White, my father is Scottish with blonde and blue eyes.
Holy Colleen. Happy Thursday, cuzzo. How are you?
I reckon.
Look how much bubble wrap this thing is wrapped in still. We try to keep it ultra safe.
Listen. Listen to this
Alright,
conversation.
here you go. It's slowly coming out of its shell. Look at this. Look at that wild smoking device there.
I get a black one, a white one, a blue one, and a yellow one.
Oh, kisses to you too.
With water and seal.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
When you look, would you see
this
the
is
water? No.
yeah, I can't see it in the dark.
What would you see? Just a white and a
2007?
blue and a yellow.
2007.
Different colors.
Oh yeah.
If you trust those
Little
eyes of yours, you're gonna believe that
original
aren't you?
101.
I will believe that.
Sheen is the man.
Go and fucking
A big Kiss fan back in the day. Still am. I'll mess with their music quite a bit. But commissioned a fella
one missing diversity we
who is a
call
pretty good glass blower.
it. Now you see all these human beings that you see who believe that they're
Oh yeah, John.
blacks and whites.
I've been to
And if you go to any one of
experience a concert there with them. That was one of the best experiences of my entire life, to be quite honest with you. Crazy as hell.
them tell you they don't know, go and ask a
Oh, congrats, Colleen. Get that fucking promotion. You deserve it.
Because we are spirits living in different color physical bodies.
Gary, you gotta keep that bubble wrap handy.
We are not our bodies. When you look with the eyes,
You've been to 28 shows, John? Holy cow.
you are seeing the body. Just like I tell you, when you look at the containers, you won't see the water, will you? No. So when you look at my body and say I'm a black man, that is a program. You was programmed from
Oh, Kawani, I don't think anything of it. Fucking, you know, like I said, I think that in the proper crowds, it's pretty easy, especially back then with the weed that was going on, to blow through copious amounts of that shit. Oh, Colleen, that's why you're here. Happy 710. It's the holiday for you.
My last girlfriend that like me thought she might be most likely a
J-Rats, what's good, fam? Happy Thursday.
She was hotter than the sun, but she just wasn't that bright. My mistake, she was more flaky than a leper colony. I think a wooden clothespin would have been much better company.
Damn. John, that statement goes hard. I joined the Army before the Marines. That is a badass. Ugh. I thought you were a badass before. Now, I got a different level of respect for it. Happy 710. Yeah, I know. Dab users. Yeah, honestly, it is great. Cannabis consumption is... Are you, do you smoke regularly now, Colleen? Like all the time? Or, more like casual weekend... Neither way is bad. Honestly, I think it's dope as fuck that you found some benefit from the stuff. Nice. Do you drink and smoke at the same time, or hell no? I said or hell no like I was trying to promote you to say hell no. It doesn't matter. I used to actually, what's fucked up, and that's why I had to stop drinking as much, is that was like my favorite way of being messed up. I wanted the room to spin on me. I wanted to go to bed and put one foot on the floor. You know what I mean? That used to be my go-to. Oh, nice. That's wild to think. If you dab but not smoke weed, maybe not. I think the terps probably. It depends on the concentrate you're getting to. But yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, yeah. Right now, if I drank and then smoked, I would have a terrible night. If I drank, I'd probably have a terrible night. Oh, not really. I've had a few drinks here recently, not too big of a problem, but like I used to drink. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, I drink like a basic user, and I dab like a pro. Well, I don't really dab either. I just smoke flower. So, kind of different, but kind of the same.
And as we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, he said, I have a house and yeah, I'll rent it out to you, but as you pay 4 times the mortgage,
Don't dot me, dude.
little fucking holes in the walls too. That landlord's really a landlord, man. Fuck him, but I pay whatever just to hold my girl's hand, cause I really loved her. Flood the earth again.
Yeah, well, let's hear what you were gonna say. I'm alright. I can take it. I got tough skin. It's thick. Oh, John does dab like a big boy, yep. So hey, you guys do. You're dab artists. I used to. I'm too weak now. I've fallen off. I got one maybe dab in me. Okay? And then I got a nap. Say you're a baby dabber? I don't know. You I've seen you. You can do it. Yeah, that's fair. I used to dab all day. And I dabble all night, too. Yeah, and I used to do big boy ones. Oh, nice. See, I also wonder that, too, like... sometimes when I go like through the threshold of like where I'm on that lingering edge of paranoia or excess hunger or whatever, you just do a little bit extra and you get like blasted off. Like I don't advocate for it, but there are times where I'm like, wow, I actually feel better now that I did more of that. And that's actually, wow, that's a fair statement. Can't smoke hash all day if you don't start first thing in the morning. Yeah. Wise words. I feel real stupid on the weed. A lot of people do. Yeah. But I think doing the proper amount is the key here. You know? Oh. Okay. I've done, well, that was going to be a fake statement that I just said. I was going to say I've done all my dabs before my first sip of coffee. Because I don't drink coffee. But I have sipped a few coffees in my life. And I don't think they're bad. I just, you want the honest to God truth? I know I'd be addicted. I know I'd have to do it all the time. And I don't want to do it. And I also don't like warm liquids. And then people say, well, there's iced coffee. And I said, yeah, well, that seems like doing too much, okay? If you gotta ice it down and fucking put a bunch of sugar and cream inside of it, I'd rather just have a fucking glass of milk, okay? I'm alright. Everybody's got their own proper amount. Dab, then coffee, then dab again. Probably. Cold coffee is gross. See, this is what I'm saying. There's so many opinions on the coffee. I don't know what to do. I'm scared of it. Whoa, John. All right. I don't smoke anymore either. So now what? Oh, there is a coffee creamer, cannabis coffee creamer. Oh yes, you mean surrogates. Oh yeah, fucking cigarettes. Good for you. Are all my friends in here off the cigarettes? You gotta get them off. Well, you can do what you want to do. But if there's anything I could really help a lot of my friends do, it's like, quit the cigarettes. As somebody who used to be a cigarette fiend, I can reassure you that the getting off of it thing is not as bad as you think. And nowadays, these little nicotine vape things, you fuck around with one of those for a couple of weeks, and then you go back to try and have a cigarette, you'll be grossed the fuck out. They're yuckies. And it'll probably give you a wicked... I say go to like a very low nicotine thing on a vape, and then, you know, slowly try to get yourself down from there, and then even go try a cigarette. You're gonna be disgusted with the damn thing. Ooh, especially if your first one back is a Newport. Want to talk about puke? Yeah, that's how I felt, and that's how I quit smoking cigarettes. I don't smoke anymore? Who don't smoke anymore? Yeah, okay. Yeah, coffee without sugar or creams in there. Something, dude. You gotta thin it out a little bit. Just straight. That, I don't know. A cup of hot black coffee might be to me the grossest thing in the whole world. Not really. I'd much rather have hot liquids. Soup is fine. Everybody asks me that. Wait, what about soup? Yeah, well, fucking duh. Well, there's no difference. Yes, there is. Just sipping back on the thing. It's not the same.
Add some flowers with today's cannabis, depending where you live. I think flowers.
Wait, Colin, you picked up cigarettes again? God, don't say that. Yeah, vape's fine. For low dose, and then just be ready to get rid of it. Two creamer, 6 sugars. Like it. I bet I would. That's my problem. I had this one thing, it was like a blueberry coffee from fucking Dunkin' one time. Power had it. I drank a little bit of it. He said, you have to try it. He pulled the coffee in. He said, dude, it smells like blueberry fucking muffins in here. So yeah, it's my coffee. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Weirdly enough, it smells fire. And I took a little sip of it. I was like, holy Christ. I actually like that. That's dangerous. I don't want to be anywhere near that shit. I like black, sugar, cream, or all of the above. Yep, just a cup of cream. Yeah, Brandon, the other thing is, too, those mushroom coffees, I've heard a lot of good success for people who've been able to switch to it. But I think it's like anything. You got to get used to what you're used to, you know? But I've heard some people that have switched to mushroom coffees had some really good success with some other things, too, digestive-wise and others. I am a pink drink fella. That is fair. I do like it a little bit sweeter. I don't mind a little bit of tartness in there, but a pink drink with fucking banana cream cold foam on the top of it. I haven't had one in months probably, but you know what? Now that I'm talking about it, this weekend, what better time to do it? Oh, good for you, Gary. Yeah, getting rid of the cigarettes is good. Cigarettes are bad. That's one thing. Look, I have all the love in the world for you. Do whatever the fuck you want. Just cigarettes are really bad. I've seen what the long-term deterioration looks like, and it's not great. Oh, Rise, John. Yeah, I've heard some people use that. But that's the whole thing, is they're nasty until you force yourself to like it. Like, the first time I tried coffee, I thought it was nasty too. But if I tried to do it, I'm sure I could do it, you know? I'm definitely addicted to coffee. Yeah, 1000%. Caffeine is exponentially more addictive than fucking cannabis. And if you're a cannabis consumer with a regular basis, And you drink coffee? Oh, you drink coffee with regularity. You're doing that shit.
Happy birthday, Guapo. Way cooler than
Don't
El
do it,
Chapo.
Colleen. Jesus. What do you do? Don't do it. You,
Guapo.
what are you gonna do? You're gonna ruin your beautiful face.
That sloppy topo.
You're gonna have to fucking talk through a hole in your neck. You know what I mean? Don't do that shit.
Kick your ass like Luke Kang, like Captain Hook. Bring a rain, coolest man I know.
Dude, just force yourself.
This he likes to throw.
You know what? I need to like the mushroom coffee.
Another bowl.
But, you know, once you get in the routine of it, you can do it. Yeah. If you really needed to make the switch. I bet it's more expensive and it's not the same thing. And I don't think, like, long-term coffee consumption is bad. But it does, well, it does kind of make the reward mechanism over-exaggerated. And it's tough to reach your maximum potential at times. So, like, there's that. And I'm not trying to, you know, speak no fucking anything to anybody. Do you. But if you always are up here, you know, fucking... you gotta have it, you're making a new baseline. And baseline is coffee, 2 creams, 6 sugars, you know? And that's okay. Because there's plenty of worse things you could do in the world. And actually, in a lot of places, coffee's actually good. It's like a decent thing. But also in smaller quantities. If you're doing too much of it, you know, too much of anything's a bad thing. Like too much cannabis, bad thing. Too much coffee, bad thing. All right. Not a lot of cigarettes, bad thing. And it make your breath stink.
Way cooler than El Chapo.
No, I know.
Make you a birthday boppo.
Wait, 2 weeks. What is it? 6/2? Wait, what's your birthday? 6/18? 6/20? 6? $26? Bro, did I tell you that I loved you on that day? Oh yeah, good. Now you're making me wonder. Colleen, I've seen 2 ladies with fucking trachs. I love you, but I literally I know 2 women who had trachs. So like, yes, if that's the Russian roulette we're trying to play.
You can go to the bathroom wherever you please. In the big weed candy mountains, there's never war, disease, or strife. We sit around the fire.
Yes, Brandon, you're absolutely right. They are very similar. Yeah. I've liked that comparison you've made ever since the first time I've heard you say it. It really has cemented that idea to me also. God damn it, WAP. Shut the fuck up. Now I feel terrible. Wait a minute. What day of the... Oh, I'm just such a shit here. Well, I love you, pal. But you know what? I'll celebrate you today. You deserve to be celebrated today. Because... fucking great, man. You know what sucks is that, yeah, I know you do that too, though. Dude, I used to have a pop-up on my computer that would tell me everybody's fucking birthday. And now that you literally just said that, I don't know if it works. Well, Yeah, you deserve to be celebrated every day, brother. So, a very merry unbirthday to you. To who? To me? Yeah. I celebrate your birth every day. Jesus. Jesus. Colleen. Fuck, man. Go smoke a cigarette. What are you doing in here?
I'd like to tell you
God damn it.
strangest secret in the world.
Fuck.
Not long ago, Albert Schweitzer, the great doctor and Nobel Prize winner, was being
From you.
interviewed in London, and a reporter asked, "Doctor, what's wrong with you today?" The great
God
doctor
damn
was
it, Guap.
silent a moment, and then he said, "Men simply don't think, and it's about this that I want to talk with you."
Oh, it was Clash. Mother. Fuck. Alright, well. Yeah, it's alright. If my cringe is your gain, by all means, enjoy it. But, you know. Know what that is? Where's that? Yeah. That disgusting is that is actually a sound clip I took from my niece back in the day, because I don't even know what the hell she was talking about. Oh, it probably could have been Toots, you know, when you're a kid. That's funny stuff. So anyway, yeah, disgusting.
Not long ago,
Cheers, friends.
Albert Schweitzer, the great doctor and Nobel Prize winner, was being interviewed in London.
There was other news articles. I was there for a minute. Y'all remember when I was talking about cannabis stuff? That's what I do. I love cannabis. Mm-hmm. We were talking about artificial. Oh, we were. No, nothing good happens at night. Moms, artificial scarcity by only allowing small amounts of people to enter the market, and then products that cost $24 here cost $120 over there. What was it? $130. 24 to 130. And then on the other, you know, in Michigan, probably even a third of this. Same quality, a third of it. And then you go to the other side. Look at this. Washington State has too much pot as recreational cannabis sales decline. Well, Washington, you could give it to me. I would have it. Oh, they did. Oh my God. Look at this, actually. This is crazy. Guap, you'll respect this too, because this is like on scale for our numbers. The revenue was about 1.4 billion and it's down to 1.1 billion. That's a 21% drop in 4 years. Oof. The cannabis market has peaked. This is Washington State. Washington State. And I do believe Washington's purchase limit driving illegal hemp markets, okay, and high taxes, yep, same situation. As a resident in Washington State, what is the legal purchase limit of cannabis? So we've got 1 ounce, 72, so it's not them. Where was I at that has... Was it, Oregon. What is the purchase limit of cannabis as an in-state person in Oregon? There you go. 2 ounces of usable flower, 16 ounces of edible solid cannabis, whatever. 10 grams of extract, 10 grams. Marijuana seeds, 10. Immature marijuana plants, 4. I think their carry limit's higher than this, though. If you're a resident of Oregon, how much cannabis can you have in your possession? Bye, Colleen. Love you. 8 ounces. 2 ounces in public. Oregon. Maybe it was Washington. Maybe it's Wyoming. How much cannabis can you have in your possession as a resident of Washington? That's 1 ounce. Yeah. 16 ounces of cannabis infused product, solid edibles. I think that used to be interpreted in different ways, and people were buying 16 ounces of cannabis product. Take me on a trip upon your magic swirling ship. My senses have been stripped. What state are you allowed to possess the most cannabis by being a resident? I'm ready to go anywhere. I'm ready for to fade into my own parade. Cast your dance and spell my way. I promise to go and do it. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man. New Jersey 6 ounces, Missouri 3, Michigan 2.5, Oregon 8. Yeah, Gary, this was the Kentucky stuff we were talking about today. Why Kentucky medical marijuana is so expensive. And it's because of artificial scarcity, but before the July 1 executive order by Beshear banning out-of-state products in Kentucky, where dispensaries have had to temporarily close because of supply issues, Hunt would travel to Illinois, where a 1 gram vaporizer cartridge would cost $24. The same product costs $130 in Kentucky. So you guys are getting screwed, Gare, Kentucky-wise. Oh shit, I'm fucking saying this shit without ever even looking at this is the page. This is what it says, $24. And so the prices are drastically different. But this is the unfortunate part, and this is what happened in Illinois' market, and it's hard to kind of deal with, where they only have 16 cultivators, only 2 of which can grow up to 25,000 square feet, for a total of 115,000 square feet statewide. So in the entire state, you guys have 115,000 square feet of canopy space. In Illinois, we have 20 plus licenses that are allowed to grow 210,000 square feet of canopy space. So one of our companies is almost twice the size of your entire market. And then you have 48 retailers, but only 17 are open. We literally have a retailer in the state of Illinois who has 17 dispensaries under their name. Well, how many was it? Well, fucking GTI's got a dick ton of them. Bloom, Rise, shit, they got a bunch of them. So yeah, you guys pretty much have less of a cannabis industry and market than one of our companies does. It's more than 10. Yeah, that's fair. That's 100%. 584 applicants for the 16 cultivator licenses. And I wonder how much those non-refundable licenses cost. How much was it to apply for a cultivation license in Kentucky? In Kentucky, the non-refundable, remember, application fee for medical cannabis cultivation licenses range from $3,000 to $30,000 depending on the size of the operation. Tier 5, which they or Tier 4, which they currently don't supposedly have any of. Everything is just Tier 3 or below because they said 2 are allowed to grow 25,000 square feet. And then we probably have a few more Tier 2 and Tier 1s. So just imagine how much, I mean, 500 times this. We just moved the decimal point 2 times. So you're $10 million in application fees. And 16 people, 16 companies got to take the market share. And this will cause scarcity. This will cause a false scarcity. Look at this. They've already had to shut down some dispensaries for, let's say right here, had to temporarily close because of supply issues. This links me to another thing. Let me see if I can. Supply woes still hampering Kentucky medical marijuana launch. There you go. Supply shortages and license controversies. Yep, so not a lot yet, Gare. You're in the same phases that we were in Illinois at the beginning. They try to tell you that it's super regulated and it's impossible. They're gonna make you jump through all kinds of hoops to get access to it. They're gonna ride the coattails of all of those people who build the market up, and then eventually they'll spit in their face again. In probably about 5 to 8 years, Kentucky will have adult use cannabis, and they'll just, you know, I think it's about a 5 to 8 year consistency in medical markets being open before they turn into recreational places. So there's probably a good 5 to 8 years of growth. We'll see, Gary. And honestly, it's not a bad thing to get your license. Let me see. What are the possession and growing limits for a medical cannabis card holder in Oklahoma? Or in Kentucky? Fuck me, not Oklahoma. Yeah. You can't say fuck me Oklahoma. That doesn't come up right. Hold on. Alright, this is what I need. Give me that. Give me that now. Okay, Bubba. Can't legally grow. That sucks. Home cultivation isn't there. Raw plant material, flower, up to registered patients and designated caregivers can purchase a 30-day supply of medical cannabis within a 25-day period. The maximum allowed possession limits vary by product type. You guys get 112 grams, which is about 4 ounces at home, or 37.5 grams on your person. What a weird conversion. That is a strange, I haven't seen that before. We just saw, what did Oregon say? You could have 8 ounces at home, but 1 ounce on your person? That's a little wild. Oh yeah, and that's exactly it. The out-of-state product thing is fucked now. That kind of sucks. Yeah, well, there isn't really legal cannabis. Okay? There's only decriminalized cannabis, and it's slightly decriminalized. I think Guapo says it the best. Like he says, fucking, it's, you know, more of a tax market. It's something for the government to gain more taxes from. They're okay with taking their cut. They still call it illegal. They still put people in jail for it, but they're taking their cut from it now. So that's a little weird. And I get it. It's not at a federal level, but states are more influential to what we do. So anyway, long story short, yeah, cannabis really isn't legal. It's just decriminalized to a certain extent. And you have to know your parameters that you can walk within. And if you don't, even if you do, depending on who you run into, they're enforcement officers. So that you might be enforced upon. And you can theoretically, because of possession limits, you should be able to get away with things, but that's it. Cannabis isn't legal. We just have a highly regulated tax structure. One of the better phrases there. It's absolutely true. But look at this weird conversion thing. They're allowed to have, what does it say right here? You're permitted to possess up to a 30-day supply of medical cannabis at home and up to a 10-day supply on your person. So they just took the 30-day thing and divided it by 3. And we're like, you know what? This is it. 37.5 grams. That's how much flour you get to have. It's a weird, see? All states just do some weird-ass, non-logical, non-purposeful math to get you to consume shit, but up to 3,900 milligrams. What the fuck is 3,900 milligrams? Why not 4,000? I just don't understand why that extra 100 ruins anything. It doesn't ruin anything. But could you imagine? Because a lot of packages nowadays are sold by 100 milligrams. So like the deals in Kentucky are gonna be like buy 3. You know, we're like in Illinois, it's like buy 2, get a certain price, and now that's really just that really has never been a thing either. There's very weak sales here, but in Kentucky, it's going to be buy 3, you know? In Michigan, we see a lot of, like, max out. 15 grams is your, I think, out-of-state. I think 30 grams is your in-state concentrate limit. But, so, like, then if it's 2 grams, now you get a max out at 7. Happy 2323, is that a thing? Sure. It always can be. I like that. It's 2323 somewhere. Here, we're at 2223. But additional rules to keep in mind. Out-of-state purchasing. You can no longer do out-of-state purchasing. Consumption methods. Smoking raw flower is prohibited by law. Permitted forms include oil, tinctures, edibles, and flour meant for vaporization. Holy fuck, I did not know that. Gary, they literally said you can't light the joint, dude. Whoa. Alright, this is weird. Federal property and firewalls. Because marijuana remains federally illegal, possession is prohibited on federal property. Additionally, medical cannabis users are prohibited from possessing firearms under federal law. It's not true. Watch what you say, Kentucky. Be careful. You can vape flower. It's alright, Gawani. I respect it. I know some military time, folks. Well, that's my whole point, is like what ends up being the difference. That's a fucking Karen law. The you must vaporize and not combust. There is some angry, pissed off lady who doesn't like the smell of marijuana. But it smells like a skunk. Yeah. And that's bad? Get used to it. Eventually, you drive past a skunk, you're like, damn, it smells like some fire around here. And then everybody else is like, what are you talking about? It smells like a skunk's ass. And I'm like, oh. Well, that smells like weed to me sometimes, actually. I don't know what to tell y'all. But yeah, that's a Karen law. That was made. But I don't like the smell. How do we make it so that it can't smell? I don't want it to smell at my whole neighborhood's gonna smell. How many fucking medical patients are there? Let's keep adding more. How many medical patients are there in Kentucky? Medical cannabis patients. 26,000 registered. State officials and program directors note that it remains much lower than the estimated 400,000 who are potentially eligible. Oh, man. They're projecting how many cannabis users there'll be based off of medical condition. That's wild. Our market's failing. We can't get everybody who has our debilitating diseases to come in. What are the conditions that qualify you for getting a medical cannabis license in Kentucky? What is good, Drum? How are you? 18 or older, have no qualifying felony convictions. You need an authorized practitioner to diagnose you with a state-approved condition and issue a written certification, which you use to apply for a $25 registry ID. They used to charge Illinois cannabis patients $150 to get their card. They'd force them to get quack doctors and spend hundreds of dollars on quackery. There's a lot of crazy shit. But what's good, Drum? Karen needs some THC in her butthole. Oh, Gare. You know, sometimes I fucking miss you, man. Any type or stage of cancer, chronic, severe, intractable, or debilitating pain, epilepsy, or any other intractable disorder, multiple sclerosis, muscle spasms, spasticity, chronic nausea, or cyclical vomiting syndrome, resistant to conventional treatments, post-traumatic stress disorder, alleged qualifying conditions enacted in 2026, terminal illness, okay, life, okay, so we all got that's terminal, it's happening, ALS, Parkinson's, sickle cell, HIV or AIDS, Huntington's disease, muscular dystrophy, ataxia or wasting syndrome, chronic or ulcerative colitis. Oh, Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis, neuropathy, severe arthritis, fibromyalgia, glaucoma. Scrolls of terpenes, bongs of truth. He's got the stone gospel from the ancient youth. Turned up in hyperspace, vibes never fizzle. Worm of the weed, whammy wham wham wazzle. Yeah, I mean, it's a decent starting list of things. A lot of the one that, so like, as I was going through this, I was trying to find the ones that people are going to use as like gateways in. PTSD is one that you can't like measure it on a with chemistry. So you can be, and I genuinely believe there's a claim for everybody who's been through trauma to have PTSD. And there are some traumatic things that have happened in all of our lives. I talk about all the time. Like even 9/11 was traumatic. It was crazy, you know. So for that, took my wife 100 days to get her medical card the first time. Was like $500 in 2018. That sounds accurate, Brandon.
Whispers in the smoke, say his name in rhythm. He's got that warp flow straight out the
Yep, $500 was about right. I got my first one for half price. And oh, don't forget the $75 to $125 fingerprinting fees, where you had to go get your fingerprints done. Yeah. Yeah, that shit was crazy. But yeah, Gary, you guys are, you're in for it. There are a couple of things up here, like pain. You literally just have to go ow enough times, like poke yourself and go, that hurts, and like we all also are dealing with levels of pain through our lives, depending on how you know, do your thing. But nausea will probably be another one. PTSD, nausea, pain. Those will be the three that people will get in on. Although chronic nausea, yeah, I mean,
Well, don't just go in and guesstimate. Use this wisdom to get you something great, like a tender version of a dispo, yeah.
we used to have post-concussive on our qualifying list, which there's, again, argument when I was saying it, the PTSD people, there's argument that anybody who ever played football, contact football once, has some level of, you know, CTE. You got your head bounced around inside them helmets a couple extra too many times. And it's not every one of them, right? There's plenty of people who didn't play football very hard, but kids who were flying down the field and getting stingers, like,
Well, I'm gonna fetch my woman, people. Tri-Cities, here I come. Oh, well, I'm gonna fetch my
yeah,
woman,
now
people.
it's just TBI.
Tri-Cities, here I come. 'Cause she was raised
Yeah,
on that cornbread,
I,
and I know that
yeah,
woman will give
TBI
me
definitely
some.
fucking covers a lot of that, but I do believe, do they still, it might, hold on.
Oh, when this kid
Illinois medical cannabis qualifying conditions list.
Now when this kid hits Alabama, people, don't you try and dog him round. 'Cause if you people cause me trouble, then I got to put you in the ground.
Debilitating conditions here. Let me get the full list. Gotta be on here.
Well, I was born in Mississippi, and I don't take any stuff from
Post-concussion syndrome. That was it. This was a big one that they were using as a loophole for getting people in back in the day. And it's not a loophole. It's that they're... you can claim this shit. Yeah. And I know a lot of people. The chronic pain is another one. PTSD. Yeah. That's it. Dude, neuropathy is a fucking qualifier now? Look at that. Holy shit. See, like, I think this is a decently comprehensive list of conditions. I know I ain't right. Yeah. No, and like, I try not to, I'm not saying this to make light of people who actually do have these severe parts of this. I literally knew an old man who played leather helmet football, and you want to talk about some fucking badasses. This dude was a badass. Just for an old man, and I think when I was seeing him, he used to come to a restaurant that I worked at. I think he was in his 80s, maybe even closer to 90s. Just solid as fuck, dude. Just a grip like you wouldn't believe. But there were times when he would just go blank, and I mean literally like drool on himself and shit. I was like, man, this is like the saddest shit in the world. And he knew what was going on, and he blamed all of the leather helmet football, and that was one of the sadder. Brandon, I appreciate the fuck out of you. Thanks for being here, brother. I wish you all the best. Happy 7/10. Have a safe 7/10. We will talk to you next week. But I do think this is a comprehensive list. This has a good amount of conditions that people, and if you go through these conditions, you will see that the symptom list falls very common to, well, I mean, all symptoms, right? Like pain, neuropathy, inflammation, spasticity, nausea, energy, the psychological things. Like, there's all of these things play with those symptoms or play on those factors of your life causing symptoms. So, yeah. But yeah, like I said, it's cool to see that it's here, though. You know, that we can hate all that we want, but it's better to have something than nothing. And, you know, as bad as it is to be harassed by some enforcement officer, which all of them that I've run into while being under my carry limits and shit, everybody's been super cool. I have not run into terrible issues with cannabis possession lately, but it is sweet to be in a place where we get to do this, where we get to consume cannabis, you know, regularly. And we have markets where we can go and pick the shit up from. And it's, you know, it's only bad when shit like this, right? New Virginia law forces medical cannabis patients to choose between their medicine and their housing. When the laws are so skewed and so messed up that somebody it's hurting you more than it's helping you. That's when it sucks. But I do love this plant. I love what it's capable of doing for all of us, and I love what it does for all of us. Market-wise, things are weird. We will see how it plays out. But the cannabis market is a very, I mean, it's doing business, y'all. All right, this thing makes $30 billion a year in cash flow, and it's all cash. So $30 billion in cash shows up to consume cannabis right now on a yearly basis, and that gives a lot of us jobs, and it gives a lot of us health too. So as much as it's easy sometimes to hate the shit, I'm just grateful for what we have. I only try to speak on the truths of what I see out there and why, how to interpret it, so that you can navigate without feeling so bad. I literally don't, like, I try not to ever be illegally in possession of cannabis. And illegally in the sense that, like, I'm over the state possession limit. doesn't it? Even if I was, let's say, the only way that it would be over is by, well, I mean, you know, too many fucking dispensary samples, right? Back in the day. And it wasn't even too many. It was like, half the time it's not enough, you know? You wish it was more. But, yeah, there was times where I had a few extra things, whatever, but even then, to feel like a criminal over that level of possession, a few extra eighths of shit that I'm gonna crack into and enjoy myself at some point, being free of that fear is nice sometimes. When you're driving down the street and you got cannabis in the trunk, and you're not like literally freaking out because any cop that you see in any general direction could mean your job's at jeopardy, your relationships around you are at jeopardy. You know, nobody wants to be around them damn criminals doing all that criminalistic shit. But yeah, I think for the general, all of us here, we're probably consuming things very decriminalized wise, and kudos to that. I'm grateful for it. I'm hopeful for the future of this thing, that it doesn't get dragged down a terrible path of commercialism that doesn't allow for the actual true medical benefits of the plant to fully show. We're talking excess cannabinoids, terpenoids, flavonoids, understanding them on their own to some degree, but respecting that the combination of multiples of them actually might be what's the most beneficial, is playing on all the systems at once, regulating the whole system into a homeostasis. But I don't need it to be studied for one more day. I don't need it to be any more grams of possession limit. I don't need anything because we have all of that personally. Well, how to consume it, why to consume it, when to consume it, and how to feel not like a criminal doing so. That's what I try my best to explain around these parts, you know? Because fuck getting kidnapped, dude. That's terrible. No, honestly, fuck getting criminalized over this plant. It's so sad to me. It's a prehistoric. No, it's honestly, it's actually only very recently propagandized. When? Right now? I guess. Cheers to all my friends. Yeah. I do love this damn plant. It has brought me a lot of joy, and I hope it brings you a lot of joy too. It has absolutely. It is the reason why this whole community's here hanging out together also. So thank you all for being part of it and spending your Thursday nights with me. I enjoy talking about cannabis more than... I think you all understand now. You've all listened to me do it a bit. But I think that there's so much more that is being overlooked about it. I still think that it's terrifying that the amount of medication deaths that happen in America every year. And we understand how much profit the big pharma, insurance companies, and medical care facilities are making. So, to get to a place where we're not just doing it for profit, because I hate that shit more than anything too, right? I think just like all of us, we're like, man, why do you gotta be such a greedy asshole about everything? cannabis is the one space that I know enough about it now to realize what its benefits are. And I've seen its benefits in many different forms, right? Medical shit is very cool, but textile is very cool also. Knowing that this plant could reduce deforestation, knowing that this plant could reduce the use of fossil fuels, and we can make our own biodiesels out of this shit, right? And run engines off of it. And there's just so many properties of this plant that still need to be talked about. I'm in a very narrow field of, like, I understand the consumption side of it well, and I've seen the different cannabinoids interact with many different conditions. So I think talking about it is fun. I don't know that a lot of people share the same level of excitement about that side of things, but I think like that it satisfies that itch of feeling like you want to be productive, like a member who contributes to the whole populace. And cannabis does that for a lot of people. It for me, I didn't have to get a degree to help somebody feel better. I'm not a medical professional. I don't ever want to be a medical professional. But I do like the personal care use of cannabis so much. And I've seen it work so many times that, like, I don't have to be sold anymore. I'm not trying to be some, and I've had plenty of good times in my life, but I don't need, like, to be the guy who sits inside the tent while the leaf blower goes, because that's not the level of cannabis that I'm into. And it's fine. I'm not opposed to it, but man, do I think it'd be cool to just help every single person who doesn't feel good. Anybody who doesn't feel good, cannabis has the potential of fucking helping you. As weird as it is. And it's not only just those things that I'm saying, but it's antibacterial. It's done wonderful things for you in anti-mucosal sides of things also. So in times where you are sick with all that buildup, I use cannabis tinctures a lot of times for medical sickness or like regular sicknesses. I said medical a lot of times, so I said the word medical in it, but for your general sicknesses, right? Colds and flus and COVID a couple of times, and I've had general sicknesses. All of them I treat with cannabis tincture. I do like to have an occasional Tylenol with caffeine in it. It kind of helps reduce the headaches for me. If I get headaches from being sick, that's kind of how my thing plays out. But yeah, anyway, I love this fucking plant, and it definitely can help a lot more people. And if you guys know anybody who might be benefited by cannabis use, see, like, I had a really good friend of mine, very good friend of mine, who told me that his wife wanted to consume cannabis, but was unsure and didn't want to, get high and whatever. And I went and talked to them, both of them, and when I was done, the husband was like, man, I really appreciate it. Like, she seemed very pumped and ready to go with it, so I think she might even try it. We'll see how it goes. And the other thing is, he goes, I think I've said everything like that, but they want to hear it from the professional, right? I don't know how I'm any more professional than any of you, because I think all of you know cannabis perfectly well, but if I can ever be the professional to help any of your relatives or loved ones, friends, anything feel better by consuming some cannabis, y'all let me know and I will happily chat with them. The chair. It was a lawn chair. patio equipment.
We got blankets we don't even use, shirts, pants, socks, and shoes. I don't know why you think that I look like a hobo.
But yeah. You know, I sat in some Amish-made furniture here lately. You know, that's just wood. My butt hurt. It was really expensive. Moral of this whole story, don't hurt your butt in Amish furniture. They make some good ones too, but it's wood. You know what they do make really well though? Fucking donuts, dog. I'm so pumped for this weekend. Last weekend I was in Michigan, and the place that I go, the bakery I go, was completely sold out of stuff because the 4th of July they were closed. They billed me, but dude, Mr. Rourke, 1000%. When I have like chesty, coldy stuff, I tend to not smoke a ton either, unless it's very mucusy. But like I said, I use tinctures most of the time, and I use tinctures that have a higher CBD concentration too. I still do use THC, more heavily THC dominant at night to keep me kind of sleeping through the evening. There's nothing I hate more than waking up sick at like 3-4 o'clock in the morning when it's still just so dark outside, but you feel like you can't sleep anymore and you're just still sick as shit. Oh, it's one of my least favorite feelings in the whole world. Yeah. Oh, that was my high school nickname, Chesty LaRue. Most of our wood is Amish. Yeah. Once I got wood from an Amish person. No, I don't. Wait. I was trying to make it. You know, You saw what I was trying to do there. Make a funny, and I was gonna turn it into like a normal statement after that. The timing was clutch, but then I said the wrong phrase right after it. From an Amish person could still be, I guess, Amish female, which would warrant the wood, I guess. But now I've taken it to the wrong place. Never mind. Forget what I just said, okay? It was supposed to be funnier until it wasn't. I do like a fucking, I'm telling you though, a little raspberry filled white icing. That's my jam. I like the white icing shit. Rumspringer. Yeah, fair. Rumspringer. Oh, Lauren, this is about the fucking undies on my face guy. Yeah, this is about the guy from fucking... It says something about I didn't have a mask. This was an old one that Billy was on for this. It's got to be circa 2021, 22. No, it's probably 23 because that's when Suno came out, actually. Yeah. Cannabis has also brought me some of the funniest shit in my life. I think that's why, like, I apply for a lot of cannabis jobs still. It's broke my heart a million times, dude, over. I think it's not cannabis it has. It's a poorly ran, poorly misunderstood, and poorly represented industry of a bunch of people who are better at um staying on top of boot KPIs than they are fucking knowing what the hell the difference between a distillate and a live resin are. But like that even matters, right? I still love the market and the industry and being around cannabis because, dude, there are some awesome moments. I've laughed my tail off inside dispensaries. I've had some of the best friends of my life come out of dispensary working. Drummer's one of them, honestly. Are terpenes even real? Yeah, from our district manager, who went on to be a C-suite. It's a. I should know. I was in there packaging it 94%. I should know. That's what I got, and that's what the market wants them to believe is correct. I don't understand, man. Yeah, well, Town Hi-Fi. Yeah, well, you don't want it. Listen, no teeth, please. You know. No, I'm mighty grateful for what the cannabis space has brought me, but without cannabis, like I said, I don't know that any of us are sitting here having this conversation. So I'm massively grateful for it. I've made some of the greatest friends in the world being around this thing. I've had some of the best laughs. We've made some awesome songs together. We've played a lot of games. We've had a lot. There's been a lot. Might even have been a tear or two in there. What, once or twice? Oh, good old Letterkenny. I haven't, I watched, like, the first season. Is that what she likes about it? I forget how it goes. I wanted to get it really bad, but... yeah. What, y'all ever seen the show Laugh Out Loud? That shit's funny. They did it first in, like, Britain or something like that. And it was tears. It was absolutely funny, but they did a Canadian one and it had one of the Letterkenny guys on it. He was the larger fella. Bigger one with the deeper voice. I can't do it. I'm not a voice actor. I never claimed to be. But I do feel like recently I watched a lot of Love on the Spectrum, and I can hit a few of those voices pretty well, which is not a good claim to fame, I don't think. But damn it, yeah. It was weird because the first time I tried to throw one out there, and what's up, mother? It really hit in a way where I was like, man, I don't know if I was too good at that or not. Yeah, you know, that's all right though. Are any of y'all good at voice imitations? I had one buddy who was incredible. He could like imitate anybody's voice, I feel like. I think I've I think I got an okay Trump in there too. I think you've just seen it so many times. All of us kind of have a, at least a passable. You'd be recognized for what you were doing.
Can you hear the violins playing your song? Those same friends tell me you're every
Yep. Old Dan Soder, huh? When's that show? What? Saturday. How good. Enjoy that. Damn. Where can we find him out eating? Just hang out for a while.
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? No, wait.
Yeah, probably, right? I once stayed in the suite up there on the top of that thing. That's crazy. Well, yep. 10 minutes to 11:11. I guess we can make it last. I really, I am going to spend a little bit of time playing around with the app
In a world
again.
with so much question, what is the next direction? Is it
I think it's so cool.
or an AI politician?
How sick is it that you can make your own tools for shit now without knowing how?
Plan? Can we join everyone together, living happy hand in hand? No more bombs to prove a point.
But yeah,
Perhaps sit back and
I've been
smoke
having
a
like an itch towards doing that thing, building different features onto the thing and just using words to kind of build up a functioning tool, you know? I don't know how elaborate you can get. I've seen a lot of it. I desperately, what I think I'm gonna do is probably just make like a maybe like a cannabis KPI tool, and then just be able to blam fill information into it, throw spreadsheets, and get out reports, you know?
Or an AI politician that makes us understand why we are here and what's the plan. Can we join everyone together, living happy hand in hand? No more bombs to prove a point. Perhaps
Let's smoke again. I guess we got to. We're gonna make it to 11:11 because that's the best time. And I need to throw some disc golf soon. I actually need to do some rehabbing on my neck a little bit. I got a rough neck situation going on over here. But I'll rehab it right now with all of you. Cheers, friends. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. Where y'all meeting up at? Dude. Thanks for the invite, boys.
Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters.
Um, yeah, that's it. I feel like I got minimal words left. I went through all of the cannabis news, I think. There had been any late night cannabis news? Oh no. Over 104 million worth of illegal cannabis seized in massive cannabis, California bust 1 hour ago. Rough. Probably at a disc golf course. Now you're just rubbing it in. Are you really playing WoW? Bawani, that's fucking awesome. You know what I've been wanting to do is try to hook Unity Pro up to is that what it's called? Unity Hub. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I'll be there. I like to be there. I do. I wanna like build a like a map, kind of like a video game map, but slightly under the way of like a Dungeons and Dragons campaign that we ran once. Yeah. On whelps in. What? Did you speak English right there? More dots. Dot 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 dot. What the hell? What? Got confused. Oh. Wow. Wow. Yeah, see, the thing is, what's really bad, and so you're fucking smart. That's the whole difference between you and me. That's why whenever I played Dungeons and Dragons, they only let me be like a fucking barbarian or a kender. That was fucked, dude. I never read the books. I should have paid more attention. I think I was a couple of elves in my day too. You know, tree elves maybe. Uncle Trap Springer? What the hell is that? And Uncle Trap Springer. I'm gonna type it in right now. Oh, yep. See? Look at you. Yep. Now you're triggering things. You're getting me to go into a place that like my brain hasn't been used in years. All right, Gear, one more. I was in a raid. Oh, motherfucker. What's crazy is the game that I've played the most is Diablo, without a doubt. I would struggle to name the bosses in that shit right now. I can see a lot of them. I know exactly what they look like, but I'm terrible with that shit. Dragonlance and Forgotten Realms. Yeah, we played a lot of second and third edition stuff. Smoke in the air. Cheers, boys and girls. Love you all. Thanks again for doing everything that you do, hanging out and chatting and getting me learned to Uncle Trap Springer. Yep, I was just give me a bag of holding and let me go type. Well, that was it. We made it all the way. Happy 11/11, my friends. I wish you all happiness, health, love, and wealth. It is 7/10 tomorrow. Happy 7/10 to all of you. Guapo, happy very merry unbirthday to you. And sorry for being bad at fucking remembering shit. But I love the shit out of you. And like I said before, you deserve being celebrated every day. So cheers to all of you, but especially Guapo, my guy. Oh my god, drummer, you're so right. This is our friend anniversary. 8 fucking years, me and drummer. The first day we worked together was 7/10, 2018. Yep. And what a good day it was too. They were teaching us the old computer system while they were converting over to the new computer system. But yeah, that's that. I will also let you all know that I hope you strike peace when you seek it. I hope you find love when you need it, and I hope you can cope when you feel it. Peacekeepers, love the fuck out of all of you. Peace, y'all. And don't forget.
Hey, fentanyl ain't no good. Hey, fentanyl ain't no good. Hey, fentanyl ain't no good.
It is.
Disgusting.
But you know what isn't? Fucking raspberry filled fucking Amish. Donut! Donut! Oh, I'm gonna go enjoy me some Amish donuts this weekend. You all enjoy your week as well. Guapo, I will not be around next Monday. I guess I should have said that. Did we know that? Yikes. I'm a dingus. Maybe early records tomorrow to get it done? Or way to, you know? Mm-hmm. Monday. Monday. I will be gone Sunday pretty much all day, maybe Saturday even night. Wednesday evening. Wednesday night I'll be home. Night or tomorrow morning I can get up early. We can jam. I won't stay up super late on Cursor. Yeah, I'm a dick. You know what's crazy is I felt like there was many a times where I was going to mention this, and yeah, well, hey, just do a 7/10. Let's blaze it. Yeah, no, you're all right. Maybe we can just not. Yeah, well, all right. Maybe. We'll figure it out. I'll talk to you tomorrow anyway. We'll make something happen. But enjoy your weekend. Enjoy 7/10. Oh, okay. Yeah, you guys are fine. We'll we can figure something out. I gotta go get some automobile work done tomorrow, I think, too, for a little bit. So, but I will call you tomorrow and we'll figure something out. And love you guys. Thanks again.
Donuts!
See you soon. Bye. Oh, wait. You know what? Did I say? Hold on. I got it. I'm going to read all the names now. Guapo, Gawani, John Voight, Gary Cornett, Brandon Krieger, Chi-Town Hi-Fi, Mr. Rourke, Dudley Dawson, Colleen came in here, Clanker, um, Drummer, Biz, Dr. Dank Nugs, Sean Whitney, J Rats 420. What a squad. What a squad. All right. Talk to y'all later. Thanks for being here. Love you guys. Bye.